Hello everyone, welcome to this video. So in this video, we will be seeing what are robots, robotics, and robotics engineering. You might be heard about these terminologies before, but we will be just going through this terminology and just make sure we are on the same side. Okay, so let's get started. So we have already seen what is a robot in our past video. Okay, and basically the robot is a product. Okay, a product that we can sell. It's an end product. Okay, you can see different types of robots in the market: cleaning robots, humanoids, right, legged robots. So it's an end product, right? So that is a robot. So what is robotics then? Okay, robotics is the field of study. Okay, it's a field of study. Okay, and it actually having multiple branches involved. If you check this slide, you can find robotics is a multidisciplinary field of engineering. Okay, it is having engineering, computer science, artificial intelligence, and electrical engineering. I mean, there are multiple branches involved. Okay, and what is the main purpose, or what are the main things that we are doing in robotics? We design, we build, program it, and we deploy the robots. Okay, so this is the main thing happening in robotics. Okay, it's a field of study, it is a multidisciplinary field, and it involves designing, building, programming, and operating robots. Okay, and it focuses on building machines. Okay, it focuses on building machines, which is robots, for performing different kind of tasks. Okay, there are manual tasks, there are autonomous tasks, there are set of tasks with human guidance. Okay, so in robotics, we are focusing on creating machines which can perform different tasks. Okay, and why robotics and why robots? Why we need robots? It's a relevant question, right? So why we need to automate these human tasks? So the question is, the robots are mainly deploying for automate repetitive tasks, dangerous tasks, difficult tasks. Okay, those kind of tasks are mainly doing by robots. Imagine the robot is doing cleaning. Okay, it's actually a repetitive task, it's a mundane task, right? So the robot can do that. Okay, so we are simply outsourcing our dangerous, difficult, repetitive tasks to robots, and robotics help us to do so. Okay, in case of dangerous situation like fire, then landslide or fire, I mean, there are different dangerous situations can happen in humans, right? So all these situations can be handled using a robot. Okay, so that is the end goal of robotics. So what about robotics engineering? So robotics engineering is a profession. Okay, so you can learn robotics and robotics engineering. So it's a profession. Okay, robotics was a field and robotics engineering is a profession. You can be a robotics engineer after learning robotics engineering. Okay, and here are the main things that involved in the robotics engineering. So it's a unique branch for designing and building robots. Okay, this branch is crafted for designing and building robots. These branch involve mechanical, electrical, and computer science. Okay, and there are some other branches also. It's a combination of this, and also involves programming. Okay, integration. All these things are the part of robotics engineering. Okay, and the end goal is the same. We are creating robots which can sense, think, and act. Okay, there can be manual control robots, autonomous robots, right? And This is applying the robotics engineering can be applied to manufacturing, healthcare, space, and defense. Not only that, there is a big list actually. I just put specific list in the slides. Okay. So what is the end goal, or what robotics engineering can do is it can automate a lot of stuff. Okay. It can improve the efficiency and the safety of humans. Okay. So I just want to conclude. Robots is a product, robotics is a field of study, and robotics engineering is a profession. I hope you got an understanding about these three terminologies. Okay, thanks for watching.